like a one lot marble. All right, now let's go. Let me know when you're on YouTube. Yeah, Maggie, literally, I was just talking about Helga. Those October calls are up 44%. Holy crap, Jason. Send an autograph and an 8 by 10. I'll put you on the wall. Holy crap. Five banger and AFCO puts? Was that off that $3 million order? That was another one. I know some of you did weeklies in Avgo, but yesterday on the pop on Avgo, sold it. What is Avgo? Isn't it down today? Like a few bucks? You really got to take profits. All right, now let's look at the good. Christian, did you record it?
Yep, we're live.
Okay. Now let's look at the good from yesterday. We had, uh-oh, hold on. I just got a message from Ann Baby. Ooh, from Thailand. Does she have a picture? Obviously, this is a bot. Sometimes I get messages from these bots. Hi. Bye. All right, now let's look at the good. Afram. If I had cojones, I would have held for a five banger. Did I? No. So I had two contracts. I made about, what did I make in Afram? Two contracts, $3, $6, about 500 bucks. Might have been a little bit more. We'll round down. Upstart. This was another good one. I added before the close. I think I had three or four contracts. These were good for about 200 bucks. And then S was in technically Shadow Trader. I made about 100 bucks in S because I only had like one contract. We'll just say 80 bucks because I paid, yeah, 98 and I sold, I think, 170. And then the other one was Square, XYZ. I sold those. I had four contracts and it was like 30, 40%. Let's just say, I don't know, 120 bucks for easy math. I think that's it. Is that it? Oh, you had Irene? Yeah, I did not do any Irene. So from the win column, we're looking at about 900 bucks. So if we do the math, yeah, that's right. Because I was up about $600 on Robinhood today. Obviously, I saw some stock positions. So if we do the math, that's 420 minus 900. So we're at about 480 bucks of profit. All from doing a lot of earnings yesterday.
A lot of
A
earnings.
lot of earnings.
Maybe too much.
Yeah, maybe too much, exactly.
Maybe
Because
too
I couldn't
much.
even control. I sold Upstart first, then I sold Afram, and then Afram went up a lot more, and I was like, oh crap. And Square, I sold Square at the pop too, because I don't trust anything in this market. And we did gap down this morning too, so I was a little scared that all the longs were going to go lower. So it was good, even though we were what, 50-50, 60-40, still profit almost 500. So that was good. Some open door. Oh Lord. I wonder why they're buying American Express puts. I would not buy these with a million with anything because the chart is straight up. Wow. Holy crap. Wow. And then we do have oh, I sold McDonald's too. I chickened out because
Oh,
I
you sold
bought,
it?
yeah, they were I bought a 10 lot before the close and I think I sold them at like one, I don't know, 69 or something. Not a lot, literally like 13% or something. But I don't know. I just chickened out. It was up and I was like, I don't want to risk any, I don't want any risk. I do like these Match.coms a lot. And then anything else stick out? CV, don't know what this is. Oh, in the money calls. GFI is another miner. They did buy some leaps and SoundHound AI, uh, something, but nothing really big. Avgo, they bought some puts. So if you're still in Avgo, I mean, I don't know what to tell you, but obviously, and I sold Avgo too early yesterday, but the move already is done. They do have earnings next week. Probably will avoid it. Just too big of a stock now. And pretty much besides that, you're not really seeing any flow today. Nothing really, uh, no real flow. ONDS, I mean, it's up a little bit. That's really it. I mean,
Yeah, we
if you
didn't see
want to
the
get back into BE, IoT, maybe. Am I? No. Nvidia popping here. Wow. Just rallied a little bit. But, I'm really not doing much. I'm literally holding like three Etsy puts in my Robinhood. And if it pops, I'll buy some more. But if the Etsy player returns today, I think that's the one you want to gravitate towards, obviously. Yeah. I have three Etsy. Where's Papa John's? Oh, I
another
bought this.
8%.
Wow, Papa John's is up 2.5%. Those calls are up 101% still. RZLV. I bought this stock today. I don't know what it does. It just says AI. So I figured, oh, it might go up. It's AI. I literally bought, I think, 2,000 shares, so don't get frisky. Anything else that stuck out today? Kraft. What? Oh, yeah, Kraft had some news. They were looking to break up the company. BM&R. Oh man. Oh yeah, and then S sold S. This one, I knew this one was a BS company. I mean, look at it. It popped and then it dropped quickly. But this BMR they've been hitting. I think this is what, Ethereum? Is that right? BM&R is Ethereum. But Bitcoin's been in the pooper. And I think for hedging, let me show y'all. SQQ. When I looked at the ROI of everything, SQQQ looked like the best. So if you go to October SQQ monthly, let's say you bought the 20 calls yesterday, you're up 39%. If you bought SPY puts, which again, nobody, do not trade the SPY, trade XXP or SPX. But let's say you did it. I mean, you want to day trade it. I mean, if you want to just buy at the market, yeah. If you look at the SPY puts, they're up, let's say 25% for October. You did QQQ puts, they should be up 40, 35, 40. So they're up a little bit more, 33, 35%. I always think it's easier to buy SQQ calls because vol goes up as the stock goes up. And then if you bought VIX October calls, how much are you up? A whopping 2, 4, 5%. So hence why I always say VIX is a horrible instrument to trade. It is literally the worst product ever. And I don't know if you can even trade VXX anymore. VXX is barely up, UVXY. Yeah, they don't even move either. The UVXY is good if you're going to do weeklies. I mean, never mind. God, even the weeklies are horrible. Wow. I mean, really, you can't really, UVXY is up 2%. You can't do any VIX products. Wow. So you really have to do SQQ calls or, I guess, index puts to make money. Any discussion on city puts? No. I mean, oh, is that the one you just hit? I mean, oof.
There's another order on their news flow scanner too.
Really?
Not puts though.
Oh, call. Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't touch puts. I mean, look how strong this thing is.
It's kind of the same thing with American Express.
Yeah, and two, they could be buy. I mean, these are calls. I personally would like the calls. So let's say you buy these Sep fifth calls. What do they do? The 98s. You're basically, how much was it? Let's say this was like 700K and above the ask, so bigger, more aggressive order. You'd be playing for a breakout over 97 and a half here, right? You'd be hoping it breaks out over this high. And if it does, you would be looking for a move to 100, kind of that big round number. So that's kind of the move. The only issue with City, I mean, it does move. You have big up days. What are the September monthly 100 calls? Could do a lotto. September monthly 100 calls. Buck 25. Ugh. Yeah. I was gonna say if these were like 50 cents, they'd be great. I mean, you could do like a 9800 call spread or something. See if you get a 100 pin with 75,000 open interest. That probably wouldn't be bad. You look for a pin play, September monthly at 100. So you could do like the 90, or you could do a call fly. Let's say the 97, 100, 103 call fly. Let's just say either, let's just say 50 cents. So you risk 50 cents to make 2.5 bucks if you pin there. It's not a bad setup. You risk 50 bucks a contract. Your max profit if we pin at 100 on September monthly expiration would be 5x your money. That's not bad. And then you make money over 97 and a half and under 102 and a half. It's not bad. Like if you like to do Ys or spreads and stuff, not a bad setup. Hubs. What is that HubSpot?
Options are pretty expensive on that one.
I imagine. Yeah, they're probably what, like 20 bucks. September 5/10s. 10/30. Eef. No, thank you. All right, let's see what else we got. How come Apple has filtered out the scanner? Because Apple trades so much options and most are tied to a stock position, so it's never really directional. Yeah, Apple's kind of like an ETF. There's no, it's widely held, widely hedged, and there's no there's no leaks in Apple ever, if you know what I mean. Apple's never going to just have news out of the blue where it gets leaked out. So it doesn't move enough. So you would see Apple like all day if it were on the scanner, just because it trades so much that not very directional at all. But yeah, I think that's it. Let's see what the chat says. Yeah. Again, like stocks like Apple, you really have zero edge. I mean, they really just killed Apple, the market in it. Um, you know, it just Apple literally is just like buying a money market fund. Just, you know, you're just never gonna get anything. What is what is this thing that's hitting the penny? Oh, that's City. Whoops. You know, it really works. You can do this all day long if you pick runners. Time of the day counts 10:30, 11:30 when the European market closes. Yeah, I have been watching some European markets, uh, mostly China lately. You see Baba today, by the way? Baba's up
Whoa.
15. I know.
Didn't we see calls yesterday?
I never trust these China ADRs.
We
It's
did
also,
see
oh, that's the
calls.
penny scanner. Hold on.
September 5th, 124 calls.
Any
Oof.
size? What had the biggest size? I mean, the 122s, they were bought, oh my God, August 11th. When was that? At 121. God, how much did the Bob options move? That had to be a huge move.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, like 700%. Wow, that's a huge move. Yeah, I think they announced like a buyback too. And Alibaba,
Oh, did they have earnings
ZC.
or something?
Yeah. What was the one stock that was it Fortinet? No, did CrowdStrike have earnings the other day? Wow, pumped and Jesus. It pumped and dumped. Wow. I mean, it really didn't move much, $15, but still. Craziness. And we're oh, they're selling chips? Wow. Huh, interesting. And Bob, I did not know that. Very, very weird. I did not know that about Baba. You know what I haven't seen is, well, A, PDD. That one you haven't seen in been a minute. But even like JD.com, Baidu, Baidu's probably up with Baba. You don't really see any of those NetEase anymore. I mean, China's been taken off. Look at China. I mean, China's been hot, but you don't see any China stocks hit. The casinos have been good. Melco, Wynn, MGM, but you don't see a lot of China like you used to hit. You don't see a lot. You used to, though. You used to. Oh, Rocket Lab. Yeah, thank you. That was one I wanted to look at. Rocket Labs. They bought these. These were in the money calls, I believe. Right? I believe they were. Yeah, I like this order and Rocket. I don't know why they picked October 3rd. When's the next launch? Here we go. Let's look. That already happened. December. I don't have nothing in October. Rocket Lab. When's this? September when? Maybe it's for one of these new rockets launching. It was such a weird expiration, October 3rd. Well, you could do AI, May 25th. Yeah. I got a thing for SpaceX the other day. Let me see if I can find it. Is it? No. SpaceX. This valuation just went from, I want to say, here it is, 400. They went from 300 billion to 400 billion. So that's why, too, these rocket companies are probably doing good. The minimum is a quarter million though, and you pay like fees out the butt. But yeah, how much are these? Just curious. October 3rd, 45s. I'm gonna say like $6. Oh, Etsy's starting to crack. Can't believe if this Etsy trader returns today. I'm gonna, I don't know what, laugh. Rocket, October 3rd, it's not earnings. Yeah, they're almost $6, about 580. I mean, they're expensive, but stock does move a lot. When's the next report? They just came out. So probably November. Yeah, November. Yeah. But yeah, it's been a good one. When it moves, it gets going. I'm sure it has a high short float. Right. Oh yeah, we'll do earnings and then we'll get to the training. About 13%. It's not crazy, but not bad. It's called Aerospace Defense. All right, what did we have for earnings on Monday before the open? Good job,
Sorry, I was
Peter.
muted. We have Neo, China.
Oh. Oh, good job on Big Bill. NU down even more? I mean, I made literally like 2 pennies, 3 pennies on it. Neo Sig ASO. Oh Lord. But we got some interesting names. We have been seeing all this Sig lately. And they bought Sig yesterday and then the day before. The October 95s. This was August 27th. What time? 10:53. God. I mean, the stock's down almost $3 since then. And then they bought the set 94s. I wonder if they think Taylor Swift, isn't she getting married? Maybe they're playing something Taylor Swift. Let me look. Did she get married?
Engaged.
Oh, she got engaged?
Mm-hmm. To Travis. You didn't know that?
No. Wow. Okay. Maybe Taylor Swift, Sig Jewelers. I mean, they have all the money in the world. Do they really need a sponsorship? Oh my God. Really? Taylor Swift sporting cushion cut engagement ring gives Signet Jewelers stock a pop. You gotta be kidding me. All right. I mean, I probably won't trade Sig unless like the 90 calls are like $1. Which obviously they're not gonna be. Yeah, they're expensive out the wazoo. All right. What's the other one? Neo. Damn. You see what Paul said?
Yeah.
How much was the ring? Oh, ZS has earnings. Ah, smart thinking. A little put buyer. I mean, 100K. I mean, that's what, maybe like, what do they buy? The 250s? Jeez. What is this, like 400 contracts, 385 contracts? Wow. And they're 485, $30 implied move in ZS. I mean, the stock moved. Yeah, I'm probably not going to do that one. What else was it? ASO. Oh, good job in Rocket Labs already. Wow. ASO. Academy. Oh, I know this. This is like Dick's. Ah, nothing. There was some Dick's puts. I mean, it moved. Again, I don't know if it moved enough though to even make money. What was the other one? Neo? Oh Lord. Neo, baby Neo. October. Wow, it's a huge bet. The October 3rd, six calls, 750K. I mean, that's big. Lee Auto popped a little bit. What about XPEV? XPEV popped and dropped. Okay, not a good sign. Neo has just flagged and rallied. Does Neo move on earnings? Not really. These are deep in the money calls. How much are Neo next week? Let's just say next week, six and a halfs. Maybe they'll be like 20 cents. 30 cents. I mean, eh, I don't love them. I don't hate them. It's kind of like a bull scenario. If you want to risk $100, hey. But what kind of cars did Neo make?
Electric ones.
Yeah, what do they look like though? Neo popularity. Let's see. It's very popular in Shanghai. Neo's not even up here. What do the cars look like? That's probably the most important part. Number five, Neo cars. Maybe I'd do like $100. I just feel like all the electric cars aren't. Maybe in China. It goes off-road, you go to the mountains, you pick up your kids, you go to IHOP, you go in the city. I mean, eh. Neo Life? Is this what, before the market?
Yes.
Good Lord. I mean, I don't really have any. It looks cool. I mean, if you want to risk like 100, $200, something small, I mean, I'm fine with that, but eh, nothing really crazy yet. Really, really just like pizza. Probably the best so far. Probably the best is pizza. Pizza Etsy, and we'll see what happens here in the next hour. But let me get towards the presentation before I get too late. Now, we did have a lot of people sign up for the weekend wiretap, and that will be going out here in about 53 minutes. But if you did not, there's a Labor Day special hitting that I will be sharing right now. And we'll be getting ready for the three trades at three. Get it? Three for three. I know. Just so happens to be approaching three. So I'm gonna tell you about the weekend wiretap, and then if anything pops up in the meantime, I got Christian behind the scenes monitoring it, and then we will go from there and share, if you are not a member, how you can get rocking and rolling. All right, sounds good. So let's get started. See the details behind the unique setup that's tipped us off with some of the best opportunities by holding over the holiday weekend. Yes, an extra day for the markets. So usually the best time to get in is the weekend, aka today. All right, please note past performance is not indicative of future results. Trade at your own risks from SEP 2021 through 8/19/25. Live trade win rate is 67.1%. Average return is 8.3 on the option over a 3-day hold period. See the terms on Trading Pump homepage. And of course, can't handle losing a trade. Don't trade with money you can afford to lose. There's no perfect system. The purpose to help give you an edge. That's a hedge slide. All right, welcome to today's Labor Day event. In a moment, we'll be sharing all the goodies for the long holiday weekend. And imagine you're at, I don't know, let's say Little Greek getting your pita, or this lady smiling, or catching a ball on the field Sunday, or cooking corn on the cob and grilling steaks. And then you're on your cell phone with long fingernails, and you come home after a long Labor Day weekend and ready to see multiple trades ready to be closed. Cha-ching. It hasn't been a dream, it's been a reality. While most never consider trading over the weekend, we've seen nice results. Rivian, while you're fishing on the lake, catching bass. JBL, Mara, GameStop, Vegas, PDD, General Motors, Amazonia, Apple, Melco, Palantir. We have a nice shot each weekend, especially over the holiday weekend. Oh yeah, the Palantir trade is, if you're in the Palantir trade, you don't have to do anything. It's up 85% here. So it just expire at max value. I should probably send that out, Christian. I forgot. Or just send a message out. Now, we can't promise future results, but come Monday, the market is closed for Labor Day weekend. Woohoo! And that unlocks a very different type of opportunity for the stock market. Under normal circumstances, we open trades on Friday and look to close them out on Monday. It's how we found opportunities like Qualcomm. That was a good one. You know, good old Qualcomm, not the most popular semiconductor, but when it shows up, it's usually pretty good. That's a good one. Amazonia, that's Amazon. SQQ, the hedge. It's a good hedge instrument. And we like to take advantage of what we call the long weekend effect, a powerful trading anomaly that happens on holiday weekends. It allows us to see some of the biggest returns each year. So buckle up. Today's going to be a lot of fun. First, because we're going to show you how to trade the long weekend using the number one setup. Secondly, it's won 389 different times over the past 4 years. We're going to invite you to do them today at 3 p.m. We've won 6 out of 10 for more than 3+ years straight. And while that number might be hard to believe, especially considering the past 3 years have been challenging, we trade this pattern, overlooked pattern by most, called the wire. By trading them on Friday afternoons, we've been able to identify stocks most likely to pay out the next Monday morning. So it'll be Tuesday this week. 43% in Keurig, Dr. Pepper. 38% in IC. This was a biotech buyout. Because the wires are often used by Wall Street to trade ahead of the weekend news releases. And by spotting them on Friday, we've been able to position ourselves in some of the biggest market moves. For example, this one was at Adobe. Did we see Adobe today? Oh, we did. Yeah, we did. That was, wow, it's far out. And that was a good one in Adobe. Not a stock you usually associate with big weekend news, but the analyst downgraded the stock and it was doing nothing. But we opened a position on Friday afternoon and had 82% ROI come Monday morning. 2 grand was over 3,600 bucks. They say that's most than what people make in a 40-hour work week. We had the chance to do it in one weekend. Truthfully, I never expected this weekend trading strategy to work so well during times of uncertainty. But because we're opening trades on Friday and closing them out on Monday, we've been able to bypass a lot of the midweek volatility. And that's really important right now. We had Peloton when Amazon was rumored to buy it out for 226%. 2 grand turned in over 6,500. We had some uranium stocks like CCJ, and there was some news on nuclear for 68%. Now, we haven't won every single one. Losses are part of the game, never risk more than willing to lose. But our model portfolio has done very well. And in just a few minutes, about 30 minutes, we'll share some names with you. Lewis said he grew his small account 4,200 bucks. Damon says, I've been with it for 2 weeks and did very well, paid enough to pay for the program. John, a nice 6K profit. Mary, 100%. Nancy, very well, 56% on MGM. That happened in the past. Today, it's about getting ahead, being proactive to do our best Labor Day weekend and the top 3 long weekend trade setups. So if you're new here, that's me. I used to trade a lot of size. Now I don't. Now I have 160,000 people from around the world and 253,000 people watched this month. Probably realize holding a trade for more than